Dire team ban. Fnatic's turn to ban. Dire team ban. Fnatic's turn to pick. Dire team pick.
Hello, good day, and welcome back for our second game of this best of 3 series between Mineski versus Fnatic. Fnatic currently 1 up. My name is Hades, and joined with me, I have Scans. Are you there?
Yep, I'm here, of course. Where else would I be? And I do see that we have an Earth Spirit. We haven't seen this hero a lot recently. I feel like I see it less maybe in Southeast Asia. I don't know if there's less C teams that play it. It does get banned quite a lot, but I do think that there's some games I've seen recently in the C region where it wasn't banned or picked. But Fnatic's a team that if you don't ban this hero against them, they're usually going to pick it. DJ is an excellent Earth Spirit player, and 343 obviously knows that. Mid1, by the way, is also an excellent Invoker player. So
Yeah, the
great
343.
start the draft for Fnatic.
He's played quite a bit of Earth Spirit as well. Mineski immediately banning out the heroes which they know Fnatic prioritized. This is a DJ Chen and Ohio Bat, rather heroes which they should fear in their own right. So it's always expected for these heroes to be banned out. Fnatic, they take out the Doom, is a Jessie Vash Doom, Challenges and Bird Mother. Interesting, I would have thought you kept the Bird Mother just a bit open there, like maybe you wanted to try something a bit fun, bait someone in, but I guess they, respect ban of the Mineski Bird Mother. I realize that Filipino teams, they do like to play quite a bit of Bird Mother actually, just to dominate a certain lane.
Yeah, you know what I like is there's something about this patch. This is quite unique. It doesn't really happen historically that much in patches, but both teams pick their mid laner in the first pick of the draft. I mean, OD can be safe lane, but it's probably mid. And it is going to be mid-1 against Ben-Hur, facing off again. Mid-1 definitely won the first round. But it's just like the OD and the Invoker in particular are such strong picks in the current meta that they're first pick material. And so, I mean, you quite typically see teams, holding off their mid-hero for as long as they can in the draft, but not in 6.86. This is a thing. You see the OD, you see the Invoker, and I think OD is meant to actually be slightly favored in that matchup, but not that much. And we did see mid-1 definitely get the better of Ben-Hur last game, so maybe expect him to have a bit of an edge, while the off-lane has now come out also together. So each team picks a mid, then a support, then an off-lane, following each other, almost mirror images.
Or maybe it's just like a bit of a standoff right now between these two teams, the Raging Potato and 343. Maybe just drafting, openly challenging each other, just like, alright, you're gonna pick that role, we're gonna pick that role, we're confident in our strategies, and okay, they take out the Jessie Vash Bounty Hunter as well, so just really banning him out, and okay, doesn't really count those scans, doesn't really count that mid-1 won round 1, because he had quite a bit of help from DJ throughout, and Mineski never really backed Ben-Hur up.
I think it counts, yep. I think it counts. I think that, I don't know, I thought DJ was mostly spending his time with Ohio at the start of that game. I know Net came to, not Net, sorry, 343 came to gank. But it felt like when the kill initially happened, it was mostly a 1v1 kill. It felt like mid-1 got the better of Ben-Hur in that trade-off, and I don't think that the OD is supposed to be able to do that, so I'm not too sure. But there's going to be a switch around here, and actually Fnatic last game had all 4 of the heroes that Mineski have right now. That's
Deja vu. Okay,
yeah,
I'm glad I wasn't the only one thinking that.
Yeah, the Enchantress is banned, so they can't have Fnatic's entire draft, but they have taken 4 of Fnatic's heroes, so I mean, maybe Raging Potato just showing some respect for 343, saying, hey, that was a good draft, we'll try that out ourselves.
I realized it's something which they have done before. They are okay with just adapting these strategies, and let's see whether Mineski will be, able to execute this as cleanly as Fnatic has done. But still, I mean, the Earth Spirit and Darkseer combo is really, really very annoying. Fnatic have, they're no strangers to these 3 heroes, that's for sure. So I'm still kind of hoping that they bring out something new.
I mean, so here's the thing. I spoke a lot about this, and to me, I think it's very important that Fnatic's success last game had a lot to do with the fact that they accepted that they Spectre would have a hard time early on and came back into the game through fighting. Mineski can understand that as well. I'm not sure. It might be different. They might approach it differently. They might be a team that wants to protect their Spectre hands-on early on. Will they dual lane with their Beastmaster like Fnatic did? Because Fnatic did something amazing and they made sure that they'd win their off lane and their mid lane and just get enough out of their safe lane that they end up winning everywhere. And I think that's a very particular approach to the game that it's not obvious that Mineski will take, and if they don't take it, maybe the lineup doesn't work as well.
I mean, I should hope so that the Spectre is expecting a difficult lane. You're going up against a Darkseer, and Vengeful Spirit is not one of those heroes to help you purge away that Ion Shell, like something which an Oracle can do. And Fnatic, I mean, just one thing to point out, Net, yes, he does play Sven, and that is still left in the pool. And look at Mineski's heroes, they are actually really good at kiting around the Sven, so it feels like they're just baiting Fnatic into picking that hero up last. So, I mean, it feels like the plan. You've always got the Roar, you've got the OD Astral Imprisonment for whoever's going, whoever the Rogue Knight's going on. You've got always the defensive swap, so do you think Fnatic will actually just walk into debate? Because a Sven and Darkseer combo is really very strong.
It's possible. Sven is pretty good against Spectre. I mean, yeah, there are issues for Sven here, absolutely. But Sven's also a natural BKB buyer, which is really good against Outward Devourer, because Outward Devourer does nothing against heroes with BKB. So I think it's possible. It also gives them an excellent combination for lane if they're against offlane Beastmaster. I don't think it's necessarily the pick they go for. Unfortunately, the Jara is banned. I feel like Jara is one of Net's best carry heroes when he does play carry, and it would fit very well as well with the synergy they have. But they banned the Disruptor, and I wonder, is that just because they think the Disruptor is really good against the offlane Darkseer?
Maybe, unless we see a hero like an anti-mage come in.
Yeah, so it could be that Fnatic want to pick anti-mage or Ember Spirits for Fnatic.
Just for these mobile heroes.
Net, yeah.
10 seconds remaining.
The final picks are so tricky.
Sorry, why does Mineski's name say Mineski Sports 5? Do you know what that 5 is?
I don't know, maybe I'll ask the manager later on.
Is it like on a TV channel? Every time Mineski plays, it's on TV in the Philippines? Is that?
I don't think so. Is it?
Maybe
you can ask someone on Twitch. Maybe someone in
Yes.
Twitch knows. Okay, whoever in Twitch, you guys hear this after the 2-minute delay, maybe one of you can enlighten us.
Okay, because it's a 5, it's not just, I feel like it's deliberately, it's that number. It's not Mineski Sports 7 or 4, or it's 5. But they do finish with a task for their draft, and it does actually suggest they might run a similar setup to what Fnatic did. They might run the task with the Beastmaster, they might do that aggressive pressure and just leave their Spectre with the Vengeful Spirit and allow it to struggle. Alternatively, they could switch it around, and it's going to be the Slark for Nets in this game.
Okay,
which is
so
also one of those mobile heroes, so it does explain the Disruptor ban.
But laning wise, you can't really leave him alone against the Beastmaster, which is why I think that's why you put 3-4-3 on the Witch Doctor there. This is where I feel DJ is the one who goes around making these rotations, trying to buy, or rather create advantages for the lanings. Because Mineski is not, if anything, there the type to rotate 2 supports instead of just 1. And Fnatic are perfectly fine with just letting DJ do most of the heavy lifting, because they're confident in the way he sets up these kills. And okay, so right now, who do you think has the better draft, or who do you favor going into this game too?
It's actually a tricky one. I kind of like Mineski's draft. I mean, I liked Fnatic's draft last game, but I think that Fnatic piloted that draft extremely well. I don't know if Mineski will have that same kind of understanding of how to pilot the draft. They might approach it very differently. Mineski Jay's been playing Nature's Prophet every game. I've seen him recently, so on a different hero. That's also interesting, playing the Beastmaster. And I haven't seen Net play Slark. I don't know if you have. I've seen Fnatic run Slark before from Mushy, I think. I don't know if I've seen Net play Slark. Not sure. Like, Slark is really a kind of hero that in some regard, I think you need a Slark player. The player needs to, have a comfortable playstyle of how they progress through the game with the hero, and that could be very important. But at the same time, DJ could just win this game on his own. That's the thing that could happen. If his rotations are really good early on, I could absolutely see him running away with the game first team.
I agree. I mean, this is the Earth Spirit we're talking about, and it's just such an annoying hero. And Alright, now quickly introducing the teams. The Radiant side, we have Net playing on the Slark. We will have Mid 1 playing on that Invoker. 343 playing on the Witch Doctor. We will have DJ playing on the Earth Spirit. And last but not least, Ohio on the Dark Seer.
Yeah, and the chat
Mineski.
seems to be saying that Mineski are sponsored by a TV channel, which is
okay.
Channel 5. So
Alright, so now and Raging Potato is going to be playing on the Beastmaster, Jesse Vash on the Tuskar, Jules playing on the Vengeful Spirit, and her playing on the OD, and Mighty Savior playing on the Spectre. Can he save this game? Can he force them to go into a game 3?
I mean, I don't know. I said earlier that Mid 1 is, he's named Mid 1 because he's #1 mid player in Southeast Asia. Mighty Savior, I feel like his name so far is a little bit inaccurate. I don't know who he's saved.
Oh, that's so VM.
I'm not saying he's a bad player, but in his previous team Arcanus, they didn't really get that far in too many tournaments, and so far standing in here, he did not manage to save Mineski in the previous game. My opinion is, and I know people say I'm biased, but I think Ben-Ho is the guy to save this team. But Ben-Ho has been up against Mid 1, so it's a dilemma. It's, how can you be the mid lane?
The roll. Nah, just a bit off the mark. He was just a bit out of range. DJ really trying to push this hero to its limits. So I think he's just gonna chill for a bit, maybe get level 2, and then he drive for the gank on Ben-Ho. But yeah, like you said, I mean, Mid 1 against Ben-Ho, this is a really tough matchup. It's not. I don't think that Ben-Ho is going to come out of this on top, especially when you have DJ always coming down the mid lane, trying to play around at the lane spin. So this is going to be tough. I think you just have to pressure the side lanes even more, force DJ to go elsewhere so that Ben-Ho can finally have a proper 1v1 matchup with Mid 1.
Well, this is what the Tusk and Beastmaster lane is designed to do. I mean, Slark and Witch Doctor. Slark's meant to struggle against Beastmaster, and so you add the Witch Doctor, but then they add the Tusk. This is meant to be the lane where Mineski are putting the pressure and trying to draw the Earth Spirits, and if they can't draw the Earth Spirits to this off lane, I think he's going to have such a great time in his off lane and his mid lane, and it's going to be really big for Fnatic's early game.
And I don't think it's really a positive sign that your Dark Seer is doing so well. Ohio already 9-0, and your Mighty Savior is still 2-0. He's really...
Oh, Mineski go for a kill in the mid lane actually themselves, and they've got the Astro into shards, which could set something up, but I think Mid 1, yeah, he's got the very...
He may turn this around. Yeah, he's gonna go Jesse Bash. Embers. Oh, Earthspirit actually gets the kill on Spectre first. And yep, they get a kill. The South gonna save him. Actually, he may be able to kill Ben. Just one more right click, need maybe a Sunstrike. He doesn't have the mana.
He didn't have mana, yeah.
Oh, soon. And the roll coming in. They need one more.
He invoked the Sunstrike immediately, but just didn't have the mana.
So I think a South is coming on the way.
This is like the most classic Mid 1 thing in the world. Like if you watch Mid 1 enough, you'll notice that in probably every second game he plays, someone tries to dive him at his tower, and he has a Fairy Fire and he turns it around on them. He's very good at knowing how much he can bait and when to time his Fairy Fires. Don't use it too early so they keep chasing you.
Oh, and they get another kill on the Raging Potato. So Fnatic once again with a dominating laning phase. Yeah, I mean this is something I've noticed as well. I mean, I just thought it was just me, because I always realized Mid 1, people always try to dive him thinking they can kill him, but he always gets the timing off, even still the cold snap is just so annoying at getting these comeback kills. So, 3-0 lead for Fnatic. And Net, I think they can leave him alone with Beastmaster for now. He's okay, but now 3-3 is just going to keep staying here, have a bit of fun with him. Jesse Bash, he's staying mid.
This is how the previous game started as well. Fnatic with the kill leads, with the farm lead, really looking good. I don't know, this is, yeah, possibly that Mineski could go for something similar to what Fnatic did last game, where once Spectre gets level 6, they go for big fights and try and get into the game that way. But this Spectre is even further behind than Nets was last game at this stage, I want to say, and it's another kill for Mid 1 in that mid lane. As they try to dive him yet again, he has another Fairy Fire, uses it, and again turns it around on the Tusk.
Very fire OP item, and I think he's gonna get a salve just to heal himself up. Mid 1 has learned that he's going for another solo kill on Ben. He has no mana. Board Spirit is doing the damage, and the Exalt hits. No, he does not have the damage, and here comes Jesse Bash with the snowball and the shots as well, but he's not gonna get the kill. So that was really close between both the mid laners, as he actually didn't get the bottle refill in time.
Fairy Fire is not an OP item, but it is if you're Mid 1. He's just, really mastered usage of that item, and gets the timings right, knows exactly how much he can allow himself. And in the top lane, his team's going to be diving the Spectre. Mighty Savior needs saving of himself, and I don't know if he can be saved in this position. Well, he manages to get away just about.
Oh, what? Such a TP.
A surge TP. That's some synergy right there.
I mean, if that actually speeds up the TP and actually bottom lane Slock killing the Beastmaster, just as I missed the action top, almost missed the action top, the bottom lane has a bit of action themselves. So Fnatic 5-0 really dominating this laning phase. It's 5-0 as Mineski, they're trying to make these kills happen, but they're trying on the wrong targets, it seems.
Yeah, Mineski, it is just not happening for them. I mean, you can see that they're feeling a bit frantic. This is what I said yesterday when they were playing First Departure, that they looked mentally a little bit shaken. Here, maybe because they got an extra stand in, they might feel even less confident, but the Tusk's job is supposed to be to draw people to the bot lane.
Ben middle lane, getting... Oh, do we have a stun strike? No, Jesse Vash is coming in, trying to save the day.
DJ is nearby.
He's nearby? Maybe?
Yeah, he's hiding in the trees. He's
thinking about it.
But this is, I feel like Mineski wanted their Tusk and Beastmaster to draw Fnatic, and the opposite actually happened. They felt drawn out themselves. They're the ones that had to move around the map, and that already tells you something about the dynamic in the early game. Like, they thought they could apply pressure and bring Fnatic, and they just completely failed to do that.
Cold snap again. On the silence. Ben-Hur gonna get Ashton Putzman up, and the roar. The roll. Is he gonna get Ben-Hur? I don't think so, maybe. He's gonna take way too much damage. He actually may pay for it with his life as the Earth. Oh, he gets the kill on the OD! What?
Yeah, that's it. Dead OD and not even a dead Tusk. Tusk makes it out alive. 6-0. Clean sweep so far for Fnatic, and this game is getting out of control really quickly. Like last game, Fnatic were 5-0, but they only had a 1.5k goal lead. This game is 6-0.
Oh, they're going on Potato again. Net to get the pounce off. Too far, but he's Potato very low. And this is where the shift essence, the essence shift, it really does well against Strength Heroes. Jules picks up an Invis Rune, maybe thinking about going on DJ, doesn't really get the stun off as DJ jukes him and will be fine. Middle lane, however, Ben-Hur is gonna pay for it again. Run on a killing spree. I don't think Ben-Hur is up to the task of being the Mineski savior at this point. It's 7-0.
Yeah, I mean, Ben-Hur, he did such carrying for his team when they played against TNC, against TE, a player who usually doesn't lose the mid lane, but against mid one, it just looks like he's
bottom lane.
Potato
Sunstrike coming in, and Potato will die here. A Slug net getting very big, almost on the Midas himself.
I'll just set you free.
8-0. Again, this looks very grim for Mineski. I mean, I know it's nighttime, but this looks very dark for them.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, there's some games where one team's 8-0, but the Golden XP are even. But this is not that game. Like Mineski are also struggling to get farm on all of their cores. So the Golden XP lead is gigantic. It's over 5k, over 4k.
Oh wow!
In 7 minutes, it's really There's gonna be 2 Midases as well on the Slark and
DJ is gonna go onto the Mighty Savior as well. They have a Surge at the ready and the wall committed as well. Mighty Savior is gonna die, but he doesn't go to any of the heroes. It's gonna be the creeps to claim the last hit, but still, very good kill. 9-0 as Fnatic. Looks like this is a walk in the park for them, dominating this at 7 minutes in.
And these 2 Midases coming up on Slark and Invoker now are gonna be kind of like seal the deal. You will never catch up to us because we're just gonna pull away and pull away and pull away and. To catch up in farm is going to be very
difficult. They want to go in Jules to get everything off. Combo comes out and Jules is going to die to Ohio. Just accelerates his timing for the mech. I mean, usually when you go for arcane boots and a soul ring on a dark seer, that just means that things are going very well for you. Otherwise, you'd be rushing the mech.
Yeah,
they get a deep ward back.
Last game I said that Ben-Hur would struggle with DP because DP is a hero that doesn't want to fight from behind. OD is also not a hero that wants to fight from behind. OD is a hero that wants to get a lot of farm and value in lane, and he has not gotten that this game. He's only just getting his boots now at 8 minutes into the game.
I think that if this was a C-pop game, it pretty much reaches the point where you start flaming somebody because you think it's the mid lane's fault. But I think he's, I mean, credits to him, I think it could have gone way worse. At least he has boots. I'm just trying to be optimistic here for Ben-Hur.
Yeah, I mean, this is not unfair.
Oh wait, the cold snap.
They
again.
actually fed mid one when they tried to kill him. They like the Tusk.
Sunstrike. Oh, the Forge Sprint's actually maybe able to kill him. 70 HP. He's just getting bullied here. And now the top lane, Jules also gonna die here. This could be 11-0. It's going to be 11-0. And the Mighty Savior will have to back off. And this is the thing about the Spectre. The laning phase is just so weak. And there's just no way you can really farm the jungle right now.
And Mineski are just not in no position to. What do? They group up as 5 and try and make a play. They're not strong enough to do it. Beastmaster doesn't even have a roar yet. But if they keep being split up, they're gonna keep getting picked off, and they're stuck between a rock and a hard place. And I don't know. I feel like as long as Fnatic stay focused, well, bot lane,
bottom lane, they're going on the Raging Potato as well, and the stun and the silent. Of course, he's just dead. So it's 12-0. And if you look at the hero levels here, I mean, your OD, he's the highest level on Mineski's side, but even the supports are actually almost everyone on the team on Fnatic is higher level and more experienced than him.
This game is already completely out of Mineski's hands. That's what I feel. I feel like Fnatic have to give them opportunity back into the game. If Fnatic stay
going
focused,
Mighty Savior again for the top lane, he's gonna get stunned up, and they put the wall, a nice vacuum combo into the Death Ward's gonna come on as well. Jules and the Surge, can they kill Jules? Nope, they have Jesse Vash. There's a 3v2, but still, Fnatic actually look like they're gonna take the lead here. Mid one, gonna go and bend her again. Maybe. Yep, we see a TP coming in from Jesse Vash. I think they're going on mid one. And the Haunt to follow.
DJ's here.
Walk. Oh, he's dead. He doesn't have the banner. Here comes the stun. And oh, the Ebola Spirit ult. Okay. Magnetize is doing so much. Mighty Savior. DJ's gonna die. So OD gets a bit of comeback kill. Comeback gold.
This is what I'm talking about, by the way. Fnatic, it's fully within their power to just win this game, and they can give Mineski opportunities back in, and that is one of them. That is actually completely unnecessary of mid one. I think maybe just getting a bit cocky, and I said it once in the previous game as well, feeling a bit too comfortable, like, oh, we've won this game, things are going so great, and they feed 2 kills totally unnecessarily. I mean, it's really not the end of the world. They're still in an absolutely dominant position. But it's that kind of like you get to do it once, and then your team should be like, okay guys, let's just focus. Let's actually win the game rather than play them back into it.
And actually, no. This is what happens every single time. He really wants to go and bend her, and the Rocket's coming. Nope, he's not gonna get the combo off. And just to mention, just by killing off mid one and DJ, these 2 heroes alone, there was a 2,000 gold swing in favor of Mineski. You know, he tried for the Tower Deny, not gonna get it. 3-4-3, looking for the stun, just a bit out of range. Snet, with this Midas, he's looking very huge. He should get a Blink Dagger in the next 2 minutes. And he's gonna go on the Raging Potato. Pounds off the mark.
Oh, the fast is gonna catch the boars, and they actually bounce onto Raging Potato, but they're not gonna chase him.
Issues to settle, and he's looking very, very wealthy. And top over here, not even top, he's just gonna get a double kill here. Ohio rolling in the cash as he has his mech completed, his arcane boots, Greaves well on the way, or even the Blink Dagger if he's so vicious.
I honestly think that Fnatic could probably 5-man for the rest of the game and win. Like, that's a slight exaggeration, but it's actually at the point where as long as they avoid making critical errors, it's so difficult with this amount of lead this early on in the game for Mineski to do anything outside of Fnatic giving them the space to do things.
Game is just hard right now for Mineski. 15-2 Fnatic, the network chart past the 10k mark. That's almost 1,000 gold a minute actually. It's just crazy for them right now. They look to extend their lead even further, and Mineski, they just don't have the answers. And Mighty Savior doesn't even have items besides maybe a bracer, a casual bracer, and earn a permanent shield and phase boots. It's not going to be enough to carry his team. He needs to somehow pull one out of its ass. Comes the flanking smoke from Raging Potato. Yeah, the roar's coming out. I think they want to try. OD's sort of baiting. Potato, the smoke breaks. Now we go, the Haunt there for Vision, they're gonna get the stun into mid one. Ohio, they're looking for the back, he's gonna pull him back, but the Snowball's gonna go straight for mid one and he's gonna try, but Mech keeps them very, very healthy. Death Ward, everything, all the damage coming. Raging Potato is gonna cancel the Death Ward, but 3-4-3, gonna die here to Mighty Save. Double kill of the Magnetize, and there we go, the Surge keeping him alive. He's not dying here today, no. That's 3 down, maybe looking for 4. Mighty Savior in the world of hurt, doesn't have a TP, and even if he does, it's on cooldown as Mineski. Get destroyed. No, he's actually gonna juke them all the way in the tree. Sunstrike gonna find him. Just scouting.
They know where he is. They know where he is.
It's a bit more. They're using the courier. Courier bait. Courier bait.
Yule's kill? Yule's kill? Oh, not enough. But this is, I mean, that was like quite a good rotation from Mineski, and it just shows how far behind they are. They just don't have the levels or the items. If Tusk at level 6, they might be able to finish the Invoker at the start of the fight. Maybe they get something done, but they just don't have the levels and items. So finding a good smoke rotation is not enough. They need to also get kind of lucky. Fnatic need to be misplaying or out of position or split up. If the whole Fnatic team is around, the chances are that Mineski just can't take that fight.
And the mech really saving mid one right there is very close. And of course DJ just rolls all the way in. He's like, okay, I see everyone, I'm just gonna go for a great ult. He gets it off and he's rolling in cash as a rolling support. He has 15 last hits. Net, oh, the nice defensive swap. Net maybe thinking about going to bend her, but here comes a bit more backup. His mid one. Sunstrike was a bit off the mark there thanks to the swap, so it's Jules tanks the damage. But he's just so poor. Only brown boots and 2 branches to his name.
Yeah, well, if you're Mineski right now, you're up against the wall, and I don't know, you know, you're hanging on, you're trying to do what you can. You do have a Spectre, you do have an OD, you stay in the game long enough, you could definitely win it, but the route to stay in the game is, in some parts, you're just hoping that a few things work out. You know, there's a little bit of luck factor that you kind of need to make things work out for you to stay alive that long. And that's, I mean, that's fine. I'm not trying to, like, you know, rip into them. That's a lot of games have been won by teams who at some point need a little bit of luck to stay in the game.
Now Fnatic going for a 4-man smoke. Of course, Ohio's gonna push in the middle lane, and I don't think Mineski will contest this T2. If anything, Mighty Savior needs to just push out this bottom lane and try to get whatever he farm he can. Maybe try to complete jumps. Does he have at least 2 row Magi? No. Here comes Net, blinking and going straight for the Raging Potato. Asher the Princess doing saving him, but now Depot and a nice vacuum into the wall. 2-man combo as Mighty Savior trying to kill 3 for 3, but Spectre. Okay, yes, he does get the Witch Doctor, but Invoker's gonna get himself a nice kill. There we go, 3 for 1 trade as Net. Yep, he found his last hit. The Mighty Savior, he's gonna get another kill, so it's gonna be a 4 for 1 trade, and the Courier sniped boot. Actually, no, Courier just died to creeps or something.
And the luck that Mineski need is just not happening. It's going the opposite direction. And honestly, right now you know, you put these iron shells on Earth Spirits, on Slark, and Mineski don't really have a route to kill these heroes. The best they can hope for is Roar into someone
going straight for high ground. I'm pretty sure even if you have the luck of the Irish or luck of whatever, you're not coming back. You're not coming back from this at all. Mineski is just too far behind. As you look at the gold draft, it's 20,000.
I mean, the comeback mechanic, you know, rubber band, the really big lead means that if you do get some key kills, you get a lot out of it, and I mean, that's what they kind of need. They need the Fnatic make a few big mistakes, they get 2 or 3 key kills, and then they smoke up, and as they respawn, get another 2 or 3 key kills, then they could be back in the game. But as I said, that's what the luck factor is. It kind of depends on Fnatic giving them those opportunities, and Fnatic are not doing that. They're actually fake backing, they're smoking straight back in. They want to close off this game right now.
Yikes. And wait, what's this Ohio item? I just realized you went for Vit Booster. Is this like a
Vanguard?
Vanguard?
This is a dead OD.
Oh dear, I missed that. I was thinking back to... Is it Febby? Yeah, you remember when he plays Io, he goes like double Vit Booster? I was thinking, does Ohio do the same thing here? Oh, the rock comes out. Net? Nah, he's gonna get the tower anyways. On the swap in, Jules, but use up immediately. Raging Potato silenced that mid one. Oh snap. Another rock coming out. Earthspirit is just doing so much work. DJ here as Net pounces back in, going for the Raging Potato, pops the ult. Shadow Dance, and of course with the Surge and Iron Shell. Raging Potato is gonna just die here. Purges off the roar. What's new? What is new? Justy Vash, Snowball saving him for now as DJ rolls in for company, and Justy Vash running back to the fountain and just still diving behind the T4, just gonna call it GG. 2-0 lead.
Yeah,
double
and they
for Fnatic.
Mineski bar art, but honestly this is difficult to watch almost. This is a stomp. This was one of the days of Mineski vs Fnatic being a really epic close match. This match was extremely one-sided. And sure, Mineski have 2 stand-ins, but Ben has been doing really well for them recently. Fnatic also have a stand-in themselves, Mushi's not here. So I don't know, you can only go so far in talking about the stand-ins. I feel like Fnatic have just, shown to be a much stronger team right now. Mineski need to pick themselves back up. I mean, they looked really good in the Manila qualifier for the Philippines. They destroyed TNC, but they struggled a bit against First Apache yesterday, and they've looked almost entirely lost against Fnatic today. Fnatic completely outclassing them.